Yeah, I think, well, we can start with creatine because I think creatine's great. I think creatine, I'm not even sure creatine has downsides, except maybe if you're like an endurance athlete and you want to keep your body weight relatively low. You're gonna, of course, add a couple kilos when you start taking creatine. I guess anywhere between 1 and 3 kilos, depending upon your body mass and depending upon how much creatine you already have in your muscle.
Mhm.
Um, so if you're an endurance athlete, creatine's not going to help you as much because it doesn't tend to help those energy systems within your muscles that are important for endurance exercise, like strictly speaking. But if you are any sort of like strength athlete or combat sports athlete or anybody who uses a lot of anaerobic uh, kind of systems in the anaerobic energy systems, then creatine is going to be great. The other thing about creatine is there's some indication that it can help improve cognitive function, especially in people who don't eat as many animal products. And people who eat more, maybe a little bit less of an improvement. But certainly, I think it helps to buffer against, say, sleep, like sleep deprivation, against like cognitive stress, that kind of thing. Whenever you're feeling stressed, whenever you're sleep deprived, apparently, or the evidence seems to indicate that can sort of provide a buffer and help prevent some of the negative effects of that. And also, there's a substantial amount of evidence supporting this idea that it can help to prevent brain injury and can promote healthy brain aging, although those pieces of evidence are a little bit more weak. But I'm actually most excited about that because that's one of my areas of most interest. I'm interested in how to help cognitive function. So yeah, I think creatine is good all around. The only thing that you should be worried about a little bit is if maybe you're an endurance athlete. If you are somebody who's worried about weight gain, the weight gain from creatine is entirely in the muscles. It's just going to make your muscles a little bit thicker and it will only make you look better unless you're like, I don't know, already like 300 pounds of muscle or something. But in which case, I don't think you're worried about creatine. So I think for everybody, creatine's awesome. I would recommend creatine for everybody. I love creatine. So